Alright, so I'm Erica.
I'm Ryan.
And this is a recap from week 1 of the Balboa 2 class from June of 2014. Our philosophy for this class is working on moves you already know and making them work better. To that effect, we mostly worked with pure bow today. We talked a little bit about connection and reminded you that often an offset connection, a V, right, where my chest is centered on Ryan's right pec and side, can often solve a lot of problems, especially with knees and feet hitting each other, right? That if you're really, really square, that sometimes awkwardness can ensue, and leaders, you might find that your arm becomes very sore from trying to pull your follow to you. And also, leaders, if you think about engaging with the forearm and the heel of the hand, this area here, as opposed to with the fingers, you'll find that it relaxes the muscles on your arm a little bit, and that should alleviate Balboa arm as well. And then we talked about that you can still do pure bow with a slightly looser connection, a little bit of space. It's not really going to show up on a video, but we could either have a type of connection where we literally could hold an object between our chests, or we could have a tiny bit of space there and just have our shirts touching, and both can work. So it's your job to not impose your connection on your partner, but to kind of meet halfway and find something that's comfortable for both of you. Then we worked on crab walks, and we mostly talked about keeping crab walks small, right? Shoot, do, do, shoot, do, 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 crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, hold, shoot, do, do, shoot, do, do, as opposed to thinking about them kind of like Charleston repeaters, right? We talked about that you do actually put a little bit of your weight into that foot, not a full weight shift, not a rock step, right? Your weight is still over the supporting leg, but the crab walking leg has a little bit of weight in it as well. And then we encourage you to think about your crab walks as a rhythm variation that doesn't need to go anywhere, but that you can also move it side to side. Should we show it side to side? Sure. Okay. Shoot, do, shoot, do, shoot, do, crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, crab walk, do. And then the final piece for crab walks was that your exit is a hold, and that hold is so super important, right? You need that breath there to reset all of those quicks with your partner. And so take all of that time, take both of those counts of music to really reset and go back into your basic. Don't rush through it. And then we worked a little, we got briefly to paddle turns, but we did an exercise on weight shifts where we asked the leaders, I'll put my back to the camera, we asked the leaders to put their hands on the follow's shoulder and shift their follow's weight from one foot to the other by simply shifting their weight. And we asked the follows to say whether they were balanced or unbalanced, because we wanted the leaders to get a sense of how little they need to move their follow to shift her weight. And that when you're doing a paddle turn, when you set the axis, you're simply just shifting your weight. Do, paddle, 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 do. Paddle, all right, do. It's all right. I'm just trying to figure out as I'm following what you're doing. But anyway, the point was that we didn't want to lean when we set that axis. It's unnecessary for either party to lean in their paddle turns. Right? And that's everything we covered, and we'll look forward to seeing you all next time.